Once there was a wise professor who wanted to teach his students about the importance of priorities in life. He used a big jar and some items to demonstrate his lesson. The professor started by filling the jar with big rocks until it was full. Then he asked the students if the jar was completely full, and they said yes. But the professor smiled and took some small pebbles and poured them into the jar. The pebbles went between the big rocks and filled the empty spaces. He asked the students again if the jar was full. They chuckled and agreed that it was indeed full this time. The professor then took some sand and poured it into the jar. The sand filled all the tiny gaps in the jar, making it truly full. He asked the students one more time if the jar was full, and they all agreed that it was. The professor explained the lesson behind this demonstration. The jar represents our lives, and the rocks, pebbles, and sand represent different things in life. The big rocks symbolize the most important things like family, health, and relationships. They are the things that give our lives meaning and happiness. The pebbles represent other important things, like work or school. They are necessary for a balanced life, but not as crucial as the big rocks. The sand represents the little things in life that we often spend a lot of time and energy on, like chores and material possessions. They are not as important as the big rocks or pebbles. The professor reminded the students that if they fill their lives with sand first, there won't be enough space for the big rocks and pebbles. They will end up missing out on the truly important things. He encouraged them to focus on the big rocks first and make sure they prioritize what really matters in life, such as taking care of their health, spending time with loved ones, playing with their children, going for a run, writing their grandmother a letter, and pursuing their passion. These important aspects should come before the less important things. The professor also emphasized the importance of staying physically fit. Exercising releases natural chemicals in our body that make us feel good. It can improve our mood and overall well-being. The students understood that they needed to set their priorities right and make sure the important things come first. They left the class with a new understanding of what truly matters in life and a determination to live a meaningful and fulfilling life by focusing on the big rocks. As we conclude this story, we hope it has left a lasting impression on you. Remember the valuable lesson taught by the wise professor. Prioritize the important things in life represented by the big rocks, such as family, health, and relationships. Let the pebbles, the other important aspects, find their place in your life. And as for the sand, the small stuff and material possessions, keep them in perspective, recognizing that they should not overshadow what truly matters. Take this wisdom with you as you navigate your journey. Set your priorities straight, focusing on the rocks that bring meaning and fulfillment. Embrace the practice of balance and self-reflection, ensuring that you allocate your time and energy to the aspects that truly nourish your soul.